So right now, in this very moment, you have everything that you need to start changing your life to be the way that you want it to be. You don't need anything else except your own guts. And that's one of the beautiful things to me about underdog stories. When you read underdog stories, you're watching, you're absorbing the story of someone who only had their guts and they did it just based on their guts. You know, we're entering into a season now where we're going to have a merit-based society, and I think that's really cool to finally have something where, as a man, I am valued for what I can do, I'm valued for who I am, I'm valued for my reputation, I'm valued for all of these things over the color of my skin, over where I'm from, over all of these external things that I can't help. I'm valued for who God made me to be, and I'm valued for what I have done, what I can do, and who I am as a person. And that is a beautiful thing. We get to have an underdog story of our own. We all do. We all have our own story. But we get to have the success at the end of the underdog story. We get to be the people who get to change our lives for the better, who get to change our lives into something that we want instead of something that we're being told is the way it has to be for us. And that is a beautiful thing to me. You know, to be able to do it my way, to be able to do it, to be able to do it my way, to be able to do it the way that I have been called to do it, to be able to live my story that is my own story. These are things that have not been properly represented in our culture as of late, and these are things that are going to become so much more relevant in our culture today in the right way, instead of it being in this weird way of it's all about where you came from. Nah, it's not about where you came from. It's about who you are. It should always have been about who you are, and it is still about who you are. It never changed. We just ignored that. The culture just ignored that. Now we get to set it back. We get to set the record straight. And so I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to see where this goes, where we get to go as a people, as a country, as a nation. I'm excited to see where we get to go as individuals, because I think that, it's not the start of something new, it's the return of something old, and the beginning of something new after insanity, after nonsense, out with the nonsense, in with the common sense. I'm on board with it. I'm ready for it. And we get to be the people that get to make that change, because it's about us. It's about people. It's about every single one of us individually. We get to be the people who are uniting, who are creating, who are becoming. And that is just an amazing thing to me. So don't give up. Keep going. You've got the rest of this year. You've got the next 4 years to do something incredible with your life. I feel like this is my season. I feel like this is my time. So many things have been changing for my family, for me as a person. God has really been moving in my life. And I challenge you to look for where he's been moving in yours too, because he's always moving. It's just hard for us to see it sometimes. Sometimes we don't think he's moving. And I challenge that is your perception and not him. So anyways, there's that. The story is now. The story is yours. This is your time. The underdog season for you is coming to an end. And, it's a rocky cutscene. It takes 5 years. It takes 4 years. But we got him. We've got him, man. So go and take what you can of these next 4 years and do the best job you possibly can. And I promise you, your life will look different. Don't know what it will look like, but it will look different. And that is something that you get to take hold of for yourself. So, anyways, just my 2 cents.